Hi, my name's Jack. I'm from St Joseph's College. I'm doing a project called My City, and I was just wondering if I could ask you a couple of questions about your restaurant,
Yeah, no problem. Whereabouts is St Joseph's College?
Infantry Galley.
Finchley Gully. Right, okay. Okay, how can I help you, mate?
Um, I was just wondering if I could ask you a couple of questions about your restaurant.
Yep, no problem. No problem at all. Well, first up, my name's Nick. We're from the Perkup Cafe and Burger Bar. We're located here on the corner of Collins and Spencer Street in the city, just near Southern Cross train station.
Awesome. What is the most popular burger that is bought from your store?
The most popular one with customers.
Mm.
Oh, let me think. Let me think. Probably our Perkup double banger. It's a bit of a favourite. It's a big chunky burger. It's got a double beef pate through the middle of it, and it's probably a bit of a crowd favourite, I say.
Awesome. Sounds good. What is your favourite burger?
My favourite one. Probably something a bit different. We've got one here called the Outback Burger, and it's a bit different because it's got a kangaroo pate through it. So if you want something a bit different other than just beef all the time,
Mm-hmm.
it's a nice option. It's really quite delicious.
Awesome. What is the busiest time of day for you guys?
Busiest time of day, oh, probably between that 12 o'clock lunchtime through to 2:33. Once we get over that sort of midday rush, it quietens down a bit. But we are open until 8:30, where we do get people coming in for dinner, where it's not as frantic, but yeah, still quite good.
Mm. How many people come into your restaurant every day?
Every day, oh, that's a tough one. Probably I reckon between probably 50 and 70 is a guess off the top of my head. It's a little bit quiet during the winter when there's not that many people out and about on the streets, but once the weather finds up a bit, and there's a lot more people about, and with us being quite close to the train station too, then we would get up probably over 100 or so a day. So yeah, but that's what we all want, the better weather to bring the people out.
Yeah, that's a lot. How long have you worked at this restaurant here?
I've been here for 2.5 years now. I like working here. It's a busy place, like I said. It's with it being close to Southern Cross. It's we get all different walks of life coming through. We get heaps of different people. We've got quite a lot of regulars. And I think it's because we've got quite a good menu too. We've got a lot of different options on there. That's what brings the people back. You can't just stick with one thing. So yeah, but it's a thriving little place, and I really enjoyed it here.
Awesome. Well, thanks for that. Nice meeting you, Nick.
No worries, mate. You take it easy.
Yep, see ya.